So I have another product review for you today. My last video where I reviewed ColourPop and I basically didn't like it. A lot of you left comments for me to try out Lipsense. So I did, and I am. And I've been using it for a couple weeks, so I'm gonna go into a little bit about my review and my experience with them and what I think. But just to let you guys know, some of you have maybe noticed in some of my videos, or maybe you haven't because I've been really sneaky about it. The reason why I'm looking for a really long-lasting, non-transferable lipstick or lip stain or whatever is because I am pregnant. I'll give you a little glance of my belly. I'm pretty far along, as you can see. And me and my husband are super excited, and I haven't really officially announced it on here yet. Anyways, I want to be able to wear lipstick and kiss my baby and kiss my husband, because he's always so grossed out when I'm wearing lipstick and I try to kiss him. He's like, no, you're gonna get it all over me. For that reason, plus all the other ones, like, yeah, I don't want to have to keep reapplying after I'm eating, but mostly I want to wear lipstick and kiss my baby and not get my baby all gross. So that's been like the big reason why the past couple of months I've been on the hunt for a really good lipstick that doesn't transfer. So now you know, below the video is really a big belly. Yeah, so Lipsense. So my friend actually sells Lipsense, and I have seen lots of other people sell this stuff and like talk about it and rave about it, and I have had like no interest in trying it because it is a multi-level marketing company, MLM. So if you know about those, it's kind of like they don't have a store or a website where you can go buy it. You have to buy it through a person selling it. So an example is like Mary Kay or Avon. My experience has been negative with anyone that sells MLM products, mostly because I feel like sometimes they come off very disingenuous just so that they can make a profit or get you to sign up and sell and push it on your family and friends, push products on it that isn't relevant to them. It wasn't until one of my best friends started using it and loved it and selling it, and she has a really cute Instagram and would talk about all the different ways and benefits of it, and I finally was like, well, I trust her opinion. Like, she's very non-pushy, she has a really good fashion sense, and I've always sort of agreed with her style, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it, you better be right. And she was like, no, trust me, Honolulu, you will love it. You're gonna love it. So I bought some from her. I bought one color. So my first color was this salmon. It's this like pretty peachy, pinky color. And then I wore it and loved it. And I bought this one, this red one. So I'm gonna be trying on this red one for you and talking about my experience with it. And I have here, just like my last video, a peanut butter jelly sandwich. So we're gonna do the PBJ test after I apply it. So a few things that make it different is when you first buy this, I had to buy a starter kit. So another big turnoff for me was it was so expensive compared to like ColourPop, which was like $6 a tube. You have to buy this. This is like $25, and then you have to buy a starter kit when you first invest in it. So this is like $50 or something. You get your choice of a lip color, and then you get one oops remover. So this is basically makeup remover but for your lips. And then you get a moisturizing gloss. So another thing that I did not like about Lipsense was that you have to use a gloss with the Lipsense for it to work. Otherwise, if you just wear this, which I did try one time, it ends up working about as well as this does. So it comes off super fast, super easy. You do have different kinds of gloss though. This one's glossy gloss, and you can get like a matte gloss, and they have like a bunch of glosses. So this is just the regular glossy gloss that came with my starter kit. So I'm gonna be trying on this color for you, and since it's like pretty difficult to take off, I found that you have to wait, like it's best to wait till later in the day to try and take it off than try and immediately take it off right after you put it on. And then we will eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich and see how it turns out. So it is liquid. You're supposed to shake it. I don't know if you can hear that. You're supposed to shake it off. Your lips need to be like completely clean and clear of all that, you know, crusty little peely stuff that comes on your lips. So I'm pretty sure mine is. You can just put some water and get a washcloth and sort of rub it off. The best thing is to just stay really hydrated. Like if your lips are constantly dry, you need to drink tons more water. And wait a little while, because if you like rub your lips really hard and then you put this on, it's gonna sting. Because I think there's like alcohol in here, which makes it able to like apply and stick to your lips for a long time. So I'll share a few other tips that I picked up, and maybe I'll make another video after this about like how to use it. So yeah, you make sure your lips are clean and dry. Shake up your tube, and you're supposed to apply 3 layers, and you have to wait for each layer to dry. So I'm gonna apply it and then talk about it. Comes off sort of goopy. You want to just like wipe it like this. I'm just gonna be looking at my cameras. That's just the first layer, and if I try and touch my lips right now, if I close my lips, they will stick. So you want to wait for each layer to dry. People always do this in their videos. I've watched a lot of videos, and I don't really know if it does anything, but it's kind of fun to do. Anyways, it might go on a little crooked because I'm doing this on my phone camera. So you just kind of like wait till, sometimes I touch my lips and yeah, it's not quite dry. Feels really sticky. Okay. So that's my second layer. Everyone says that you cannot go back and forth, like you're just supposed to do one swooping motion. And every time I did that, I like had a crooked line. It didn't work out. So I've been kind of using it like as long as right when you put it on, it's still a little wet, has not dried yet, you can rub it in back and forth, but not for very long because it'll dry. And then you won't be able to. So another tip is to try and open your mouth as wide as possible when you're applying it. Because if you apply it like this and you put it on, then when you smile, it's gonna all crack. So that's another tip that I am giving you. Not that I'm an expert, but just from me using it the past couple weeks. I want to open really big. Okay, I think it's dry. Yeah. See, it doesn't come out. That is really pretty and bright. Okay, and then one more trick is to go kind of on the inside of your lip a little bit. I know it seems a little scary, but it's called your watermark, I guess, and if you go on the very inside of it, then you will be able to keep your lip color lasting even longer. So I'm gonna do 3 layers of that. You have to make sure it's dry in there. So I'm using my finger, make sure it's dry. I'm just gonna go on the inside of it. All my layers, and now I need to put the lip gloss on. So this is the glossy gloss. So now I just pat it and it's dry, and I waited like about a minute and it was totally fine. So, but you usually don't have to wait that long. You just wait like 10-20 seconds. So now get it inside your lip too. And it doesn't transfer, obviously. Like, I've used this a bunch of times and it's still clear. so happy to share this good review with you guys. I did have a few instances where it did wear off. I wasn't applying I wasn't doing the waterline application, and I also wasn't reapplying the glossy gloss. So a few things. First of all, let's do a little glass test. Everyone loves doing this in the videos I've watched. Anyways, see if it transfers. And the only thing that transfers is the gloss. See that kind of glossy shimmer, but no color. So took a lot of my gloss off. I'll probably have to reapply it. A few things I've learned from wearing this a bunch of times. The gloss is really important. So this is the glossy gloss, and I was kind of hesitant because I like the matte lipstick look. So I'm going to be ordering a matte gloss. They are constantly out of stock of all their stuff because I guess this company is like taking off. It's really popular. So everything just like sells out as soon as it gets back in inventory. So I've been using the glossy gloss, and I realized that if you apply it before you're going to eat something, then the gloss is what wears off kind of onto your food, or is that kind of in-between layer between your color, and therefore your color stays on. But if you don't have like you put your gloss on in the morning and you're eating dinner and you haven't put it on all day and you eat, it'll break down a lot faster. So that's what I found is like before I eat, I put my color on in the morning, and I just throw this in my purse. And before I'm about to eat, or just occasionally throughout the day, I'll put it on a few times, but especially before I eat, I make sure and put a nice good coating of gloss on my lips, and that helps protect my color from transferring to my food. So some of it just came off, so I'm gonna do what I've been doing, and I'm gonna put a nice thick layer, and you can rub it in. I think it's best to rub it in when you have the gloss on, like right when you put it on. Once it's dried and worn off, you don't want to like keep rubbing it throughout the day. I think it'll kind of rub it off. But now I feel like this is kind of like a protective layer. Now for the peanut butter jelly sandwich challenge, which you all know I did last time. Lipstick transfer. Like none. Also, no lipstick transfer. That's amazing. Aside from a few crumbs, which I'm wiping off here. Ta-da! Aside from my little peanut butter jelly stains, it's amazing. Let me give you a really close up. Okay, so it's amazing, and it really does last all day. If you apply it correctly like I did today and put the gloss on, it will last through all your meals, kissing husbands, babies, whatever you kiss. And I actually have not told anyone that I was using it because I didn't want people to get preconceived notions or think that I was trying to prove something to them. So I'd use it, and like I had family visit, and my mom was like, after a few meals, it's towards the end of the day, and I'd put my lipstick on in the morning, and she was like, how is your lipstick still on? Because she'd noticed I hadn't reapplied anything, and except for just like a gloss, and she was like, how is your lipstick still on after eating all those meals? And I was like, I don't know, I just found this Lipsense stuff, and it's really cool. If you use this stuff correctly, oh my gosh, you guys, you have no idea. It has changed my life, and I want to buy all the colors and all the glosses and use them for all my babies. Okay, I'm just having one, but to kiss them and get all my gloss on them and not my color transfer. I probably will not stop using my other lipsticks. I like using them, but when I know I'm gonna be around my baby or kissing my baby or my husband or eating lots of meals, I'm definitely gonna be using my Lipsense. As usual, this was a helpful or informative video. Please give us a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe to our channel to get lots more reviews of Lipsense and other boxes and subscriptions. Thanks for watching.